On August 1945, the US dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, scarring Japan forever. Yet decades later, Trump calls Japan one of its closest allies. As of February 2025, President Donald Trump announced a three-step plan exclusively dedicated toward a multi-dimensional approach to strengthen economic ties and solving trade imbalances. Let's take a look at the key components. Step 1. Enhancing energy cooperation. The age-old trick of Donald Trump, dangling tariffs to renegotiate trade deals. But is Japan backed into a corner? Japan is the world's largest importer of liquefied natural gas due to its limited natural resources. Post the Fukushima nuclear disaster in 2011, Japan reduced its dependence on nuclear energy and made liquefied natural gas a critical part of its energy mix. For years, Japan has sourced gas from Middle Eastern countries, but Trump has different plans. He is strategically convincing Japan to invest in a dormant $44 billion Alaska liquefied natural gas project. With such a gamble, is Japan putting a lot on stake? While it would help Japan diversify its energy imports and secure long-term liquefied natural gas supply deals, the stakes are high. Japan might resume being a puppet of the US, as it was from 1942 to 1952. With over-reliance on a single supplier, Japan might lose its freedom to engage with multiple partners. But will Trump stop at this, or is it just the beginning? Step 2. Encouraging Japanese investment in the US. Japan has been a major investor in the US, with top companies like Toyota, Honda, Sony, and SoftBank having massive operation centers in America. But Trump feels a void that he'd like Japan to fill. He now wants to push for more foreign direct investment. After all, commitment is the need of the hour. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has pledged to increase Japanese investment in the US to $1 trillion. Additionally, companies like Toyota and Isuzu are setting up new factories, which will create thousands of American jobs. Japanese firms like SoftBank are also investing heavily in AI, robotics, and 5G technology in the US. But will high US labor costs and regulatory hurdles serve Japan's needs? And will changes in US policies after Trump's tenure affect long-term investment plans? Well, time will tell. But here's where it gets even trickier. Step 3. Addressing trade imbalances through reciprocal tariffs. Due to Japan's high exports of cars, electronics, and machinery, the current trade deficit between US and Japan stands at a whopping $68 billion. It's no secret that Trump has always criticized the staggering trade deficit. So, what does Trump suggest? He has proposed that if Japan imposes high tariffs on US goods, the US will impose similar tariffs on Japanese products. These are called reciprocal tariffs. Japan exports millions of Toyota, Honda, and Nissan vehicles to the US. Trump wants either Japan to import more American cars or the US to increase tariffs on Japanese automobiles. A win-win situation for the US. Additionally, Trump insists that Japan must lower its trade barriers and increase imports of American goods, such as agricultural products and machinery. This has the steamy potential to be called a war cry for another trade war. Does this prove that nations have learned next to nothing from Trump's playbook on repeat? Trump tried to sell the idea of the Alaska pipeline to the Chinese during his first term of administration. They even signed a deal in Beijing, but it fell through. The project comes with immense environmental risks, with the digging affecting almost 45% of the area permanently. It is predicted to release tons of carbon dioxide emissions into the environment, tipping the scales off. But with Trump's ideology of drill baby drill, environmental concerns have taken a back seat. The far-reaching impacts that US policies will have on the rest of the world are yet to be seen. Are you in support of Trump's strategy? Share your thoughts below, hit like, subscribe, and check out our past videos for more stories.